I've got some pretty incredible news on stimulus provisions on a federal level to everybody in the nation coming back to Congress. Now, in addition to that, I've also got some updates for you on two new state stimulus checks that have just been approved and are going to be on their way here very soon. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. The stimulus provisions are coming back as we enter into these midterm elections. And as you just saw the Inflation Reduction Act passed in the Senate, we saw Senator Bernie Sanders make amendment proposals, one of which was for child tax credits, bringing back those monthly recurring payments to parents. Also, we've seen him provide legislation where he's saying we need to bring back that $2,400 annual increase to Social Security benefits, distributed in a $200 per month payments to those on SSI. Now also, we have heard that Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, he has said it's time for us to fight and not stop until we get legislation that's going to pass and approve free child care. Also, we heard that President Joe Biden is the coming days, sometime in the month of August, we're hearing is going to be doing an executive action to wipe out $10,000 of student loan debt and addressing the expiring student loan moratorium. And we've heard Republicans say that when they take over that there's going to be child tax credits and provisions and things passing to help out the American people. So we will see you guys, but that's happening on a federal level. I'm going to share with you the video footage, keep you up to date every step of the way. Let's dive into the video footage and the stimulus check just coming out of what Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer had to say in the Senate this weekend as they passed the Inflation Reduction Act, that reconciliation bill, and he's saying he's not going to stop fighting for free child care. The Health, Education, Labor and Pensions Committee for her positive words on his bill and her reminder to all of us that our work is not done, and particularly not her work on one of the most urgent issues facing the American families' child care. I don't know of a single member of this Senate, Democrat or Republican, who's done more to push the issue of child care and get it done than the senior senator from the great state of Washington. We need to do something in this country to lower child care costs and increase its air availability. And I pledge to my colleges and to the American people that I will keep working with Senator Murray until we get something done to increase access to high-quality childcare for working families. We all know that a family pays for childcare than in any point in American history. Amazingly, sometimes families have to pay more for children than they would pay for a mortgage. The vast majority of families in America are either single parent or two parents. Both the percentage that have two parents, only one working, is minimal. So childcare is now a necessity. We have to do something, and there's another reason we have to do something in our economy. One of the probably the number one or number two reason in the whole country we're short of labor is we don't have adequate childcare. So our economy desperately needs this. When parents can't enter the workforce, particularly women, our country suffers as an economy and productivity is greatly diminished. Of course, we need other issues to deal with in this economy as well that are related home and community-based services. We need to support families through paid leave we made to ensure that every child in this country has a chance to grow and reach their potential, not in poverty. All these issues are important. Childcare is so important. So there you have it, you guys. That was Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer in the Senate while passing the Inflation Reduction Act. And he said they're not going to stop fighting until they can provide free childcare on a federal level to everybody in the nation, saying it's needed. We will see if they fulfill these promises. As we're hearing a lot, these are coming back right now, right before these midterm elections. Now, in addition to that, like I said, stimulus checks, we're gonna see if those come back. But states are starting to pass their own checks while we're waiting for those federal level provisions. And take a look, you guys. Here's one of the latest link in the description below. Now, we had heard just a couple of days ago, Indiana House passes spending inflation relief. They had wanted to do $225 tax refunds. Well, here's what actually passed. Indiana governor signs the bill to give taxpayers $200 refunds aimed at providing inflation relief, and so this bill cut down to $200. It has passed through. It is going to be coming your way, and then it's in addition to the previous $125 tax rebates, so you're gonna get a second check in the state of Indiana. Now, this has not gotten a whole of acknowledgement. That is due to the fact that, take a look at this, Indiana House passes the abortion bill accompanied with $200 tax refunds to taxpayers. So both of these went through, but the abortion bill has been getting a whole lot more attention. It says the Indiana House in Friday passed two bills, one which outlaws nearly all abortion and the other which provides $200 refunds to taxpayers, while also earmarking $75 million for social services programs for women and children because of the abortion ban. Now, Senate Bill 1 had to do with abortion. Senate Bill 2 is the one that is for the checks. It says Senate Bill 2 was sent back to the state Senate, which concurred with changes made by the House and has sent to Holcomb's desk to be signed. Holcomb had initially proposed to undo $25 payments to householders as a part of the plan to provide inflation relief, and he said, "I am extremely pleased to see that this House advanced Senate Bill 2 that includes returning a billion dollars back to boost your taxpayers in the form of automatic tax refunds." So that is done with $1 billion, with the B, and everybody in the state is going to get $200. Now, you guys, I've got to let you know that's not just the case for the state that we see this in California, Georgia, Florida, Texas, New York. There are tons and tons of leftover surplus excess funds from state budgets, leftover money from the American Rescue Plan, and they're sending out checks there. They've got so much money in many cases, they don't know what to do with it. So they're sending out provisions and sending out more funding to different things. And here's another one that came out, you guys. Link in the description below. Georgia teachers get $125 more for supplies from federal aid, and this is amongst many other stimulus check provisions that's going on in the state of Georgia. And it says Georgia Governor Brian Kemp is using federal pandemic relief money to give teachers another $125 to buy school supplies, months after issuing a similar stimulus camp. A Republican running for re-election made the announcement Friday at Lowell High School in Henry County before teachers were preparing for the school to start next week. He said he learned firsthand how much teachers can spend buying supplies, learning aids and decorations for their classrooms when his daughter started teaching first grade last year in Oakland County. So there you have it, you guys. Even more stimulus checks going out in the state of Georgia, and as I mentioned, these are coming up all the time, and as they pop up, I'll be sure to let you know and keep you up to date here on the channel.